So what exactly does the MBSR program consist of? Whether you're thinking about taking part or you've already registered, today I'm going to be giving you a full rundown on what you can expect from the mindfulness-based stress reduction program. So to summarize what the MBSR program entails, there are 8 weeks of classes which will be either in person or live online. Each class lasts for around about 2.5 hours, and before the program begins there is an orientation session where you get to meet the teachers, meet the other participants, hear in more detail what practices will be included each week, and just get an overall feel for the program. There is also a 1-day long retreat, normally after around about class 6, and this is about 7 or 8 hours long. Throughout the program, you will be assigned daily homework involving guided meditations and a range of exercises to be carried out on your own, independent of the group class. Each class will contain training in mindfulness, meditation, and how difficulties may show up in life. There are group discussions in each class, but please note that these discussions are not obligatory. Some people prefer to just listen than get involved in the discussion, and that can be at your discretion and it's up to you to decide. Yoga and other gentle stretching are also included in the program, as well as other mindful movement exercises. However, it is important to note that if you cannot or simply prefer not to take part in these movement practices, there are other alternatives. So, taking part in the MBSR requires time and commitment. Each session leads on to the next, so it's not something that you can just drop in and out of. There is a flow and a sequence to how the program works. This program is highly experiential and so will require you to engage in the daily practice of mindfulness and meditation. This is probably the most important component of the whole program, as it is through the engagement with the practice that one can really cultivate the benefits of mindfulness. You'll know from your own experience of learning in the past that you can't learn to ride a bike or play guitar or learn to bowl by reading a book. You have to have hands-on practice, and learning mindfulness is no different than any other skill that involves both body and mind. The MBSR program is a standardized course, and as such, it should be delivered by trained teachers respecting the same structure and content. So, what will you learn? You will learn and practice mindfulness, meditation, and yoga, as well as other practices such as mindful eating and mindful walking. This is combined with psychoeducation and learning activities aimed at supporting you in developing and using your inner resources in response to life's difficulties. Over the past couple of decades, the MBSR has gone through rigorous scientific inspection, and this research has shown that the program is successful for many in lowering the effect of difficulties such as stress, anxiety, depression, chronic pain, and much more. However, it is important to note that while the objective of MBSR is to help you to manage these challenges, it doesn't claim to be able to remove the existence of such problems. Instead, it works on how we emotionally respond to a variety of difficulties by looking at how these problems are perceived and mentally construed. So, how does it work? The MBSR will assist you in changing your relationship with your problems, rather than getting caught up in negative judgments and being concerned about what might happen in the future or getting lost in ruminations about the past. The MBSR facilitates you to use mindfulness to be aware of and accept events as they appear. As a result of this training, you will discover that you are able to approach difficulties with more calmness and care, as opposed to reacting in ways that are unhelpful or that keep you stuck in old patterns and habits. The research-backed methods to wellness used in this program can support you in recognizing and bringing awareness to challenges while not being consumed or defined by these moments. This enables you to live fully in each moment and not caught up in the past or in the future. During the 8-week course, you will learn how to notice thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations while remaining calm and detached. You will learn how to develop an awareness of habitual and automatic thought and emotional patterns, whilst also remaining calm and separate from these activities. These patterns are learnt ways of being and reacting, but what is learnt can also be unlearned, giving way to adopting new, more helpful habits. But changing these old ways and habits does take time and effort. As such, the effect of this program relies on your willingness to engage fully to incorporating both the formal and informal practices into your daily life. As you work through the course, you will need to dedicate around about 30 to 45 minutes a day, 6 days a week to the home practice. Perhaps one of the biggest obstacles in starting this journey is concerns about finding the time. This is understandably a large commitment, and it may seem like a daunting task to find this time in your day. During the program, all that is asked is that you do your best. Maybe look in advance for ways in which you can organize your day and time to best fit in the practice. This investment is key to see results, and many find that experiencing these benefits from mindfulness makes maintaining the practice much easier. It's also not uncommon that after a few weeks of practice, participants say that they have a feeling of more space and time as they begin stepping out of automatic pilot and more into being present in life. So if you're thinking about signing up to an MBSR program, or maybe you're already registered, it might be helpful to approach this time ahead with an open mind and just with an intention to give it a go. See if you can suspend personal goals and simply be free and see what you can discover. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video today and that you found it useful. If you have any questions or comments, please do share them in the comments box below. I'd love to hear from you all. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all later.